I'm starting a video blog, so if you didn't see the intro video, I'm going to try and do some more little shorts like this to just talk about stuff that I think you might find helpful. But like I said, today, what is the difference between strength training and working out, and why you should have a bit of both? So to state it as simply as I can, strength training is about getting stronger. Working out is about getting tired. So when it comes to strength training, the idea is we want to overcome some progressive amount of resistance. We want to go from 0 to 1 pull up. We want to go from 1 to 10 pull-ups. We want to go from deadlifting our body weight to double our body weight. Usually when it comes to strength training, we have to have some sort of specific measuring stick, whether that's a lift or a body weight exercise or whatever. Now, of course, we want to be stronger overall, right? We want to be able to make sure we're able to use our strength outside of the gym. But in order to do that, one of the best ways is to stick with the big fundamental human lifts and use those as our sort of both tools and yardsticks, right? So strength training should be very focused. It should not have a lot of variety in it because strength is a skill. So the idea is if we want to get good at something, we need to do it repeatedly and we need to do it pretty often. So the one key to strength training is consistency and frequency, making sure that we're practicing often enough. You don't have to go heavy all the time. You do have to go heavy sometimes, and probably a little more often than you think. But the key is making sure that we're getting enough reps in of those lifts on a regular basis. Now, working out is about getting tired. It's about deeply fatiguing the muscles. And for a lot of people, just working out is great. But I would argue you would benefit a lot more if you had a specific strength training program to go in combination with your workouts for no other reason than if you just get stronger, your workouts will become more effective. Because the stronger you are, the more you're going to be able to do in your workouts, whether that means using a greater amount of weight, being able to get more reps in, etc. So if you think of strength as being the base over which everything else is built, it would only make sense that the stronger you are, the more effective all your other workouts are going to be. So that's why I would make an argument that if you're just kind of working out right now and just picking random workouts here and there, which, honestly, if they're good workouts, I really don't have anything against that. That's great. But I think you would benefit a lot if you got a very specific strength program. So even if you just got 10% stronger or 15% stronger overall, it's going to do that much more for your workouts. And if your goal is, maybe you use workouts that are very metabolically focused, that have like a fat burning emphasis, well, they're going to be even more effective if you're stronger. And that's one of the things about workouts is workouts should have a lot of variety in them. Dan John said it well when he said, for strength training, we want efficiency. We want to do a lot of the same things over and over. For fat loss and conditioning, we want inefficiency. We want to make sure that what we're doing continues to be demanding, and in order to do that, we need to switch things up and have a fair amount of variety. So, I have a lot of programs, pocket-sized workouts is one of them, where there's a lot of variety, and I want people to be as generally fit overall as they can. But then I also have other programs, like Strong On, where there's a lot of specificity and there's a lot of consistency, and they're really meant to go hand in hand. But the idea is, one is about workouts, and even though it's still a program, it's filled with a lot of fun, various workouts, and the other one is about strength training, right? So the argument I'm trying to make is workouts are great. A lot of people will say, don't just work out, have a program or a plan. But hey, workouts can be part of a program. They can be part of a plan. But a lot of people would get a lot more out of their workouts if you also added in some very specific strength training. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope I was clear enough about the difference between strength training and working out, where one is very specific, it's very focused. Because in strength training, in some of my programs, you might only be doing 2 lifts a day, and it might take 10, 15 minutes, and that's it. And then you can go do your workout, right, where you get sweaty and sore. And that's another thing, strength training. True strength training might not even make you sweat, right? Because if you're just really practicing movement, and sure, you might break a sweat on your really heavy days, but a lot of times you might leave the gym feeling like, whoa, that was it. But that's kind of the point, because strength training is so much about training the nervous system and teaching the muscles to contract harder that oftentimes, deeply fatiguing our muscles is counterproductive to strength training. So that's the last tip I'll leave you with is, if you are on a strength program and you are doing workouts, do your strength training first while you are most fresh, and save your workout for the end. Hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.